He took the DNA thing with it was ancestry type shit. I think it, like somebody popped up on it, like, you know, because you got different kids that's a different place.
Can you take an ancestry.com test to seek familiar relations to Jay? Like I said, all you got to do is find a relative that's willing to submit
I wanted
DNA.
to address that too, because we did do that.
Yeah.
We went and did ancestry.com after his sister Lakeisha was contacting him, and he did submit his test. But on Ancestry, they can block. You can block other people.
Oh, really?
So what happens is you can push a button and say you don't want this person.
He reached out to Ramir to let him know that she felt like they were siblings. They had stayed in contact for years, and then all of a sudden, she completely stopped. But I think we can all figure out why.
It seems Jay-Z's past is not just catching up, but running at full speed to meet him, as another woman has stepped forward, claiming to be his first daughter. And this time, she arrives with compelling evidence. Just when the whispers surrounding his alleged son, Ramir Satwait, seemed to reach a fever pitch, a new revelation has emerged, threatening to unravel the carefully constructed narrative of one of music's most private power couples. The question now looms: if these claims hold true, why is she only speaking out now? And could this be just the beginning of a cascade of paternity claims, potentially straining the formidable bond between Jay-Z and Beyonce? The woman at the center of this latest storm is Letitia Mayer, a 28-year-old from Maryland. Letitia asserts that she learned of Jay-Z being her biological father from a very young age, a truth that, despite its weight, she struggled to navigate.
That Letitia is Jay-Z's first alleged daughter? I do, okay? And the reason being, I had to ask myself this question: what rapper do you know that does not have children everywhere, okay? In this state, that country, anywhere. What rapper? Name one. I'll wait. I'll take a sip on that way. And so if y'all or even me think that Blue Ivy is somehow Jay-Z's first daughter after all that sticking and moving he has done before he met Beyonce, and even while he was with Beyonce, okay, married and not married, hell to the damn no.
Yet, she maintains there was never a shred of doubt in her mind about the veracity of what she was told. The public first took notice when she posted a photograph of her mother, Lisa, alongside a young Sean Carter, captioned provocatively, "Meet the parents, my parents, Sean and Lisa," dating back to 1990. This was swiftly followed by another Instagram declaration: "I've been quiet for too long. Join me as I tell my story of living in the shadows of being Jay-Z's daughter in a city where everyone knew he was my father." She painted a poignant picture of her upbringing, watching multiple sclerosis take its toll on her mother, transforming her vibrant parent into someone bedridden, all while Letitia herself juggled raising 4 children, including twins, attending school full-time, and working 2 demanding jobs. But the most striking claim, the one that truly ignited the internet, was her assertion of having taken an ancestry DNA test that, she insists, confirmed her familial connection to Jay-Z. The digital world, as expected, erupted. Letitia's direct messages were flooded with a mix of support and sharp criticism, with some accusing her of seeking financial gain from the situation. Her response was unflinching: "I get it. Your favorite rapper has a secret that you just can't handle. But he told you how he was in the drug game. And the drug game is about women and money. My whole city knew. His closest friends knew. Ancestry DNA confirmed it. And you just can't believe it. That's not my fault. Why did I wait? Because I got the DNA results right now today. If you want to DM me threats or call my mom disparaging remarks, please keep that to yourself." She further bolstered her narrative by sharing posts from her hometown, where residents openly affirmed that the relationship between Jay and her mother, Lisa, was an open secret back in the day. Letitia also addressed the persistent rumors that Jay-Z was covering her expenses and had even purchased a house for her in Cambridge, Maryland, in exchange for her silence. Growing weary of the naysayers hinting at her motives, she posted another defiant message: "I was silent over the years and kept all my issues with me. The world kept forcing me to speak out against the hidden issues which almost everyone around the corner knew. I ignored them for years cause I knew nothing good could come from it. But it kept pressuring me, which I finally succumbed and let the cat out. And now the media has labeled me a clout chaser." What the expletive? The saga deepened when Letitia took legal action, filing a lawsuit against Jay-Z in the District Court of California. However, the case was ultimately dismissed as Jay-Z's legal team reportedly remained silent, allowing the claim to simply fade away. Yet, Letitia refused to let it go. She maintained that her newfound confidence stemmed directly from the DNA results, which she claimed unequivocally confirmed her status as Jay-Z's first daughter. She vowed to continue sharing her story until Jay-Z finally acknowledged her. And here's where the plot thickens. Whispers suggest that Jay-Z himself might believe her, as word circulated that he recently acquired a $1.7 million lake house in Maryland for her. Friends of Letitia reportedly confirmed that before receiving the keys to the property, she signed a non-disclosure agreement, promising to never publicly discuss their relationship again. This, they say, explains her sudden silence on the matter. If this astonishing account regarding Letitia holds true, it casts a new light on the long-standing claims of Ramier Satwait, who has been fighting for his day in court for over a decade. Ramier's most recent paternity suit against Jay-Z was dismissed without any clear explanation. What makes the situation even more perplexing is that Jay-Z's team sought to make Ramier pay his legal fees, a request that the court ultimately blocked due to a lack of solid justification. The sheer tension within the Carter household must be palpable, with these persistent paternity claims swirling around. Letitia has been publicly vocal about her alleged connection to Jay-Z since 2020, preceding the rumored Maryland House acknowledgement, while Ramier's legal battle has stretched for more than 10 years with no resolution in sight.
It's not just about me. If I gotta fight for all of us, I will, but I won't let the court systems just walk over me. I won't let Jay-Z, I won't let no one just walk over me and tell me something because y'all just saying this. I want the truth. And if we can't go to the Supreme Courts, the regular courts, to find out the truth, what are they here for?
Yeah, all right, we'll get to the legal things that you've been through, the battles.
This ongoing drama has led many to point fingers at Beyonce, suggesting she's the reason behind Jay-Z's apparent reluctance to acknowledge either Letitia or Ramier as his children. Yet, surprisingly, some of Beyonce's own fans have expressed a different perspective. Letitia Mayer even shared a message from a Beyonce supporter that read, "Hey sis, I'm a big fan of Beyonce, but I don't condone her standing in Jay's way in your way of finding each other. Every child out there has to know their biological father and has to have a relationship with their fathers. I think Blue, Rumi, and Sir have a right to know their big sister. And us Beyonce fans have no right to call your mother disparaging remarks. So go and find your father and your half-sisters and brother and your stepmom Beyonce." This sentiment reveals a growing public desire for resolution, with many urging both Jay-Z and Beyonce to address these claims directly and put the speculation to rest. The argument often put forth is that Beyonce shouldn't be overly upset, given that these alleged relationships predate her own with Jay-Z. If anything, the criticism is directed squarely at Jay-Z for allegedly failing to acknowledge or support his older children. Some even label him a deadbeat to these alleged offspring, pointing to his own lyrics from songs released before his children with Beyonce were born, where he seemingly alluded to having kids. It must be a difficult truth for Beyonce to reconcile, but the reality remains. Jay-Z had a life, a past filled with widespread romantic entanglements, long before she entered the picture. The public consensus seems to be that if these children are indeed his, he needs to acknowledge them. The saga of Jay-Z's alleged children continues to unfold, challenging perceptions and raising profound questions about legacy, family, and the hidden lives of public figures. With DNA claims, alleged financial settlements, and a decade-long legal battle, the truth remains elusive, yet the public's fascination only grows. What do you believe is the true story behind these persistent claims? Could there be more revelations on the horizon? Or will the silence continue to be the most deafening answer? The narrative of Sean Carter, the global icon, is clearly far from fully written. If this deep dive into the untold stories of celebrity lives has captivated you, imagine the other astonishing revelations waiting to be uncovered on our channel. Don't miss out on more exclusive content. Hit that subscribe button and explore our library of compelling narratives. What other secrets do you think are lurking beneath the surface of fame? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure to like this video. We'll see you in the next one, where another untold story awaits.